Hi everyone, today in Integrated Math 2, we're going to go over Chapter 2, Lesson 4. Here are the objectives. Make sure you write them down in your notes. Alright, so let's go over a couple key things here. Here are the steps to completing the square, and we're actually going to go ahead and go over it in the next problem. Alright, so example 5. We want to solve x squared minus 16x plus 32, which is equal to 0 by completing the square, and it says to round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So let's write down our problem again. So x squared minus 16x plus 32 is equal to 0. The first thing I want to do is to get the x's on one side, which means this 32, the coefficient, needs to move to the right. We'll do that by subtracting 32 to both sides. So I have x squared minus 16x, which is equal to negative 32. Then our next step, I'm going to leave room for two blank spots. I have x squared minus 16x plus blank is equal to negative 32 plus blank. Think about it like just as we left one blank on one side, we have to leave another blank on the other side. So with this, we have to fill in these blanks. And it's important that we know what b is. Well, b is the negative 16. We're going to use a little formula. So b divided by 2 is going to be squared. That's what we're going to be plugging in over here. So b in this case is negative 16. So negative 16 divided by 2, and that's going to be squared. And it's going to be the same thing on this side. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. Alright, so then we're going to get x squared minus 16x plus, and this will give us negative 8, and it's going to be squared, which will give us 64, which is equal to positive 32. But we're not done here. I want to simplify this. You can use the x like we have been doing. So that'll give us 64 here, and then negative 16 here. I know I'm going to have negative 8 on both sides. So I'm going to have x minus 8 squared, which is equal to 32. I'm just rewriting it as factored. But I don't want this little square here. I need to get rid of it, which means I need a square root both sides. So I have x minus 8 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 32. And then from here, I need to simplify it. Well, I'm going to simplify the square root of 32. So square root of 32. And just as a reminder, 32, let's do a little factor tree and how to do this. Is 8 times 4. Then 8 is 4 times 2. We have two of the same numbers. The 4 comes out of the square root, but the 2 remains in the square root. So I have x minus 8 is equal to plus or minus 4 times the square root of 2. Alright, then I'm going to move up here. I have x minus 8, which is equal to plus or minus 4 times the square root of 2. I'm going to solve for x, add 8 to both sides. X is equal to 8 plus or minus 4 times the square root of 2. Alright, then from here, let's split it because we have two equations that we need to solve for. We have 8 plus 4 times the square root of 2 And then we also have 8 minus 4 times the square root of 2. And if this is simplified, we will get 13.7, and then we'll get 2.3 for this solution. So this is one of our answers, and this is another one of our answers. And that's it.